So, hello there. My name is Rohit Patkar. I am from India, Mumbai, Bombay, which is the old name. I grew up there and in the countryside of southern Maharashtra. That is where my native place, my village is. Growing up, I used to watch Lonely Planet on TV, and that was my dream job. And spending time in the countryside of my village made me fall in love with nature. So somehow always knew I don't want a full-time day job. But I did have a day job. I did computer engineering and I got hired 1 year even before I finished my graduation. And I just needed some clarity exactly what to do with my life. So I took the day job, worked for about 3 years and 9 months, and then I quit for mountaineering. So I started working as a mountain guide in Ladakh in Himalayas, and I did many things. I worked with children on summer camps, adventure camps, outdoor camps. I went to Hong Kong to work for Outward Bound as a backpacking sea kayaking instructor. I worked with 16, 17-year-old teenagers in Spiti in the Himalayas on a volunteer and travel program. That was an Outlook Expeditions group. They're from England. In 2011, I had started practicing Vipassana meditation, so I was already into meditation, and that was my first formal training into meditation. But I had started practicing meditation and was interested in spiritual life since I was 18. I was in Ruya College in Bombay and I had taken up science and I needed to score good marks to get into one of the best engineering colleges in Bombay. That's when I started reading the biography of Vivekananda. That's what made me interested in living like a wandering monk. That's also when I started meditating. So I was 18 then. In 2015, I went to volunteer at an ashram, which is also a woofing farm in Uttarakhand in the Indian Himalayas. That's where I learned TM, Transcendental Meditation. And in 2016, the international headquarters of the TM movement, which is in Holland, they conducted a TTC in Pune, India. And it was certified by Meru, Switzerland. So it was conducted by Meru, Netherlands, and certified by Meru, Switzerland. So after that, in 2016 and 2017, I worked for the international TM movement, teaching meditation in schools across India, in Bombay, and in the Himalayas. I taught about 1,000 school children and a few hundred of their teachers, so maybe like 200 teachers. So like within the 1 year of becoming a teacher, I had already taught like 1,200 people meditation. After that, I decided to go my own way, and so I left the organization and started traveling again. So, one of the main purposes of me quitting my corporate job in 2011 was to pursue adventure sports, explore life, and live a nomadic life. So, I always wanted to be independent, so I just left the TM movement and started traveling again and continued my journey. Besides all these things, I have also worked for an American teen travel company. They do volunteer based travel for teens, uh, mostly Americans and Europeans. So I worked for them in South Africa and Bali. I also did similar work for another international company based in Bangkok in Thailand. Me, as such, my family ancestrally we are farmers, but my father and mother both were born and brought up in Bombay. So, but my father is very much interested in farming, so he has his own coconut and cashew nut trees in our village in the countryside. It is near Goa, but it is in South Maharashtra. So I do go and work on his farm from time to time, as and when I feel like, or as and when it is needed. When there is the, especially when there is the cashew nut harvest season. Besides this, I wanted to experience a different way of life. So in 2010, I went to France to volunteer on an organic farm in Brittany, which until now is one of the most surreal trial experiences I have had. And the other surreal, timeless experience I would say was mentoring this group of teenagers in South African bush. We were doing a volunteer and travel based program in South Africa. That was my first time in the African continent. That was in 2023. Personally, I live a very simple life. I move with the season. So in the summer time, I live in Ladakh. It's the northernmost place in India. It's a high altitude cold desert. It is where I used to work as a climbing guide long time ago. I really love the people here. I feel they are the most generous, spiritually inclined people I have met in my life. And in uh, the winter months, I used to live in South India, Tamil Nadu. But from this year onwards, my I intend to spend 6 months in Thailand, though when there is the winter in India, in the Himalayas. That is more about me. If you are interested to know more about what this TM meditation is, or if you want to know more about me, we can always arrange a video meeting. You just send me an email. My email address is on my website or in the